Just keep swimming 1111. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for tuning in and watching me. Hope I can give you a good reading today. So, this is going to be a singles reading. A lot of you guys are newly single. You're just done. It's like you've had enough. A lot of you guys are like, Steph, I'm moving on. So I want to catch up with you guys because I have noticed more than I'd like to say. I have noticed a lot of you are single or just walking away from your partner. So I'm like, well, let me take a look at everybody. You guys are all walking away from these people. You're divine partners. You're just done. So we're going to see what's happening in singles world, okay? And just see what's going to be coming up for you guys. All right. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Moon Angel. Good to see you. Oh, I'm always on time. That is awesome. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should put my focus on just in case we get a call in the middle of my reading. Hang on one second. Let me make sure I can put that on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I just don't want to be interrupted with you. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be interrupted today. All right. Let's see how you see the situation. Let's see how the person you just left sees the situation. And what do you want out of life right now? What is it you want? All right. And what is the outcome? All right. Bottom of the deck, overall, underall energy. Keep in mind these cards are available on my website if anyone's interested. All right. So we have 4 swords. And this is about prayer, usually. It's also about giving it a mental rest, just not overthinking it. So this is a real relaxed, real chill, real calm mind. And I think you left this person in peace. Honestly, I think you just feel like good. You feel good about leaving this person behind. Ooh, I'm seeing 9 of Cups. All right, that's a bonus. It was just peeking out at me with these little sparkles. So you're like, you know what? Self-love, self-care. I'm good. I'm good by myself. Happier, maybe even by yourself right now. You're just feeling good about you, good about life, and confident in your decision. So I like that you're not overthinking. That's great. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. You are in cleanse mode. I like that. Excuse the pup, guys. I know, he's snoring again. All right, let's get your overall underall energy. What's crossing you? Newly single. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Zenith. She who prepares. Formulate, strategize, and devise. I like that. And you got She who regrets. El Clat. Battle, victory, and bitterness. I think what's crossing you is like you're just sick and tired of fighting for this person. You regret fighting for this person, and fighting could have many different ways. Fighting could be waiting. Fighting could be constant forgiveness, overlooking their negative behavior. Fighting could be literally fighting to keep this person in your life. Being in competition could be a battle. Either way, you're just like, I regret every moment of having to fight for this person and I'm sick of it. It's tiring and you're literally tired. Like, I think it's safe to say you're tired of fighting for this person. We have 10 of Wands as well, so it was a big burden. And you're no longer interested in investing in the situation. This feels like a divorce to you. Maybe some of you guys are going through a divorce as well. but it feels like the relationship is down the toilet. Why? Because Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person didn't give to you what you deserved. You were good to them, but they weren't good to you. So no longer invested. Putting it down. They are too much of a burden. And you know what? You're at peace with it. You know, you went, you came, you saw, you didn't like it. It's over. It's done. You're ready to lay down your swords. Give it a rest. So right now you're in clean mode, okay? Cleanse for me has so many different things. One, it's cleansing the energy in your home. Just literally saging, getting out negative vibes. Second, you're cleansing your energy, your spirit. So you are cleansing yourself of this person, of this man or this woman. You are cleansing yourself of them, purifying yourself. For others, it's literally decluttering the home. Getting rid of 50% of something is usually cleanse. 50% or more, getting rid of stuff like that is depletion. So it is the full moon. It was last night. We're going into waning, which is release. So you'll notice yourself releasing things, releasing burdens, releasing people. You know, you came, you saw, you didn't like it. That's the harvest moon. The harvest moon is all about gathering, taking in the harvest. What have I accumulated in my life so far? What have I accumulated with this person? All right. What have I gotten out of this relationship? And I think a lot of you realize it's not good enough. It's not much, maybe. Maybe if you got anything at all, it's not much. So in the past, we have karmic cycles. And this was just recently, you know. So recent past, you're just like, I'm done. I'm done with the karma with this person. And I'm ready to break up, and I'm ready to break the chains of me being waiting, stuck, unhappy, linked up with this person. So you're cutting the chains. In the current vibe right now, 8 of Wands, they're still reaching out. And I'm shocked that you're being as strong as you are. Because this person's still going to text, call, reach out, maybe want to see you. So it's like they're still coming at you. Kind of hard too. And you're just like, I don't care. I don't care. They can call, they can text, they can come around. I'm not interested anymore. I've disconnected myself from the energy of our relationship. And so you're like, even if they come around or call, it's not going to change how I feel. It's not going to change my mind. It's not going to disrupt my peace. Because you don't want your peace disrupted. In the near future, you have desire. You want more. I think that's where we're just kind of at, even right now. It's like, I want more. You know, if I get into a connection, it's going to be mutual. It's going to be romantic. And I'm going to get treated how I deserve to be treated. No more making me feel less than. No more of that. If I get into a connection, they are going to want me and only me. When I get into a connection, it's going to be intense. It's going to have good chemistry. It's going to be fire. I have no business chasing around someone that clearly is caught up or not ready or just maybe even in another connection. Whatever. You're just like, I don't have any more business chasing around anybody else. I want more. And really, in the near future, you're going to get it. I think there's a love connection. I don't have a timing with this desire card, but I know in the future, you are going to be desired. You are going to be in an intimate connection, and you are going to be someone's number one. You are. So I know that that is in your future. You're not meant to be alone. If you are scared in any way, and I don't think you are because you have Four of Swords, peaceful mind. But if you are nervous or thinking, maybe I'll just be single forever, the answer is you're not going to be. Let's see what Spirit says. Six of Wands in the reverse, which is not very public. It's very hush-hush, kind of a secret. You have kind of been secretly disrespected. And not everybody knows this, like your mom, your dad, your friends, your kids. A lot of people don't know how disrespected you were. Now, the only one that knows is God, Spirit, Source, Creator. Spirit sees everything. So Spirit has seen exactly how this man or woman treated you. There's a lot of disrespect. And I think, quite frankly, Spirit is very proud of you that you're able to rid yourself of this unworthy treatment. And Spirit says, you know, I know you think of this as a loss, not a gain. I know you think of this as disappointment. And Spirit's like, I want you to know that you're not a failure. You did not disappoint. You gave 110%. You came in, you came hard, you fought the good fight. You did everything that you could. And I'm hearing the good old saying, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And I do think you brought this person the offer of peace, love, and happiness. You brought this person the energy of desire, romance. And you know what is so sad, my friends? They turned that beautiful gift down. They had the chance of a lifetime to grow with you, to be happy, to have a family, and they turned it down. Now, with this full moon, I'm hearing it's okay to cry. Sometimes your brain works so fast. Your feelings are literally running to catch up to your brain. And Spirit says, grieve this, a little bit. It's okay to take time out to cleanse, to heal. It's okay to reflect on this moon energy for the next 2 weeks. I'm hearing 2 weeks. 2 weeks of mourning, 2 weeks of grief. It's okay to cry. Get out that tissue box. Get the wine. And cry about you letting go and them not taking your offer. Let me tell you, they had a chance at the lottery, the win of the century. They could have owned a beautiful home with you, started a beautiful business with you, made it lucrative and successful. They had the chance to be great parents with you. They had the chance to be in a happy marriage. They had the chance to be with their best friend, to laugh, to have fun, to be cared for. And they chose BS. They chose that. I feel sorry for them, that they are so in their mind that they think they need to choose that they would turn down such a beautiful gift. So anyways, you are going to be blessed. Don't you worry, because there is going to be someone in the future for you. Now let's look at how you view the situation. Is it? Yeah. Judgment in reverse. Kind of, they've run out of time. You waited and waited, right? And you're like, you ran out of time. Judgment is the card of second chances. It's a major arcana, and it's out of your hands. And even Spirit sees this as they had a chance. They had many chances. They blew it. So judgment in reverse is bad choices, bad decisions. You blew it, and there's no going back. There's no fixing this now. It's too late. I kind of feel like it's too late. They literally blew their last chance with you. And you're not going back. You're like, I'm not going back, Steph. I'm not going to go back. Once I grieve the loss of this person, I'm not going back. So the way you view it is they made a very bad choice. They made the wrong choice. And you are washing your hands of this person, their karma, their healing, their drama. You're done. They're going to feel this cut, this snip. They're going to be like, ooh, something got cold. I'm getting the sensation that they're going to feel cold because your warmth and your love is getting plucked out of their life. I'm not saying you won't communicate with them. I do see texting, visits, and communication, but your emotional connection is going to be gone. Your loyalty, your dedication to them, gone. Wow. How do they view the situation? Oh, guys, they want to pull out the big guns, the big boys. All right. They're like, wait a minute, hold on before you disconnect. You're my twin flame. Oh, now they want to say you're their twin flame. Where are you going? Now they want to say, we're bound. We're bound, remember? We have a soul contract. You have a duty to me. You have a loyalty to me. You have an oath to me. Our souls are bound. They want to pull the card, guys. They want to pull the card. How they feel about you is you are their twin flame. Well, that doesn't explain why they're doing what they're doing. And quite frankly, I think you are tired of the same old reading and the same old excuse that they're healing, they've got childhood wounds, they're unsure, they're going through financial hardships, you name it. You're like, I'm tired of it. I've heard every excuse, every reason. That's why I waited. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Four of Swords. No longer interested, disenchanted with the journey, disenchanted with this twin flame. What is the challenge that Spirit wants you to take mind with? Three of Swords, which is really just grieving. And I know, because Spirit's like, hey, 2 weeks. Some of you guys, it may take more than 2 weeks, and that's okay. But the challenge with the Three of Swords is being stabbed in the heart and being able to heal and not be bitter, because this card does say bitter. Not to be bitter over this, not to be jaded, not to be insensitive for anyone in the future or yourself. but to heal your sadness. Because broken heart is pain. More than anything, it's pain. And I am hearing this is the hardest thing to do. You're like, Steph, this is so hard. You have no idea how much I love this man or how much I love this woman. You have no idea. And it hurts. It kills me. This is not easy. This is not painless. This is a battle. This is hard to do, but I need to do it. And you're going to be facing the beast. The beast is in yourself. The beast is the devil in you, which doesn't want to let go. That beast that keeps hanging on to this man or woman throughout the disrespect. Third party energy with the Three of Swords, betrayal, and cheating. I think that's the big one, you know? The biggest thing for you to get over is that they chose someone else. And you're just like, oh my God. Can't believe they chose someone else. I want to slow down. I want to slow down right now. I want you to say it out loud and reflect on how that feels. And if you want to share a word about how that makes you feel, please share the word in the comments. And I'm going to say it out loud, and I want you to say it out loud as well, because this is verbal. The swords are verbal energy and mental energy. So I want you to call it out for what it is, because maybe you've never admitted it. But let's do it right now. He chose someone else and disregarded you. Also discarded you. She chose someone else. She discarded you and disregarded you. Your feelings, your thoughts, and your situation did not matter in that decision. This man or woman did not take into account your situation. Your situation did not come up in their decision making, whether it was financial, whether it was for your children or child and their feelings in the matter, your future, your emotions, your heart, and your body. This person disrespected all of it. This man or woman disrespected your children, disrespected you. They chose someone else for a life partner. They chose someone else to live with. And say that out loud. They chose someone else to live with. They chose someone else to go to bed with every night. They chose someone else to share meals with, their time with, and they chose someone else to share their body with. They chose someone else to kiss and touch their lips and hold their hand. They chose someone else to celebrate holidays with. They chose someone else to share tattoos, wedding rings, engagement rings. They chose someone else to share their family with. You need to acknowledge this, and I'm bringing up painful trigger words because this is the challenge. Third card up from your Celtic cross on the right is always the challenge, the hard thing. It's also the thing that you need to do, and secretly the thing that you really want to do. So you do want to heal this wound. It's definitely throwing salt on the wound, but it needs to be dealt with. That's part of the cleansing and the purification. And a lot of these words just sting. A lot of these thoughts that I'm bringing up, you tried to avoid. You tried to look the other way and just not think about it that way. You know, you tried to keep busy so it wouldn't affect you thinking what's going on over there. But there you go. They chose someone else to spend time to. And what if they don't live together? Well, then they chose someone else to communicate with on the daily. They chose someone else to call, text, video chat, exchange pictures. They chose someone else to pursue. Now, this is why what's been crossing you is the battle. This is hard. But I know you're newly single. I know you want to do this. I know you want to let them go so you can be single, so you can be happy, so you can find somebody else that's fulfilling. And that's why we're here doing this reading. The outcome? Yay! The star. I'm so happy. That's wish fulfillment. Okay? It's also a great healing. A great healing. Excuse me. It's wisdom. It's clarity. The star is the card of, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, right? I can see all obstacles in my way. I don't know all the other words, but something about brighter days are here to come. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. So it's like you finally have clarity. And it came from you. It came from you. You are your savior. You are your healer. You are your lover. And it doesn't matter how long this took. Who cares? You're here now. You're ready now. You're doing it now. I don't want you to look back and regret. Oh, I spent 9 years on this person. Oh, I spent 7. Oh, I spent 3. Oh, I spent a whole year, whatever it is for you. Like, I don't want you to go back and just talk crap about yourself and look back at all your failures and, oh my God, look at that embarrassing moment. Oh my God, look at all the time I blew. Oh my God, look at this and look at that. No. The star is saying, don't look backwards, look forwards. Stop. Don't worry about all that. It's not going to help you at all to be disappointed in yourself, to reflect on how much years are lost in this, how much money, how much it does. Don't. Let's look forward and let's be in the now. All right, so let's read Elclat. She who regrets, and you have a lot of regrets, my friends, brings the message of a bitter victory and success, which may be regretted in the long run. She knows how to go to battle. She understands how to win a war. Never having run from a fight, the ground she rests upon is littered with skulls. I want you to imagine the skulls are years. All right? And you go to battle and you've taken a lot of years, a lot of skulls. All right? Never having run from a fight, never having been discouraged by time. All right? That's been you. You've not been discouraged. So you're standing solitary on a smoke-covered battlefield, which is a battlefield of tears, heartbreak, and lost years. Here you are standing. It didn't defeat you. You still got a lot to offer. You look great. You have a lot going on for you. So you're not defeated. You're still standing. You're still a strong person. This person didn't defeat you. This person didn't take you down to the utmost pit of despair. You are still standing. Secure, which is your victory. But while the battle had waged, perhaps all these years wouldn't have been wasted if it was done with more clarity. Perhaps if you saw clearer, you wouldn't have put in all these years. Because some of the wounds that Elclat inflicted, were inflicted on herself. There will never be any love lost between Elclat and the man or woman she's cherished in the name of this hollow victory. The message of this card is to use caution for the future, for any personal investment with any man or woman. Use caution. Use caution in how long you stick around and what you put up with. We all have disagreements in our lives. We all have people that are great but not a great fit. And it's how you choose these moments and how long you choose to be in them that defines your future. How often you see red flags and whether or not you choose to listen to them. This is about discernment. Because looking back, you do see how often that red flag turned into a sword in your back and in your heart. Thank you, Allie, for the super chat. Oh, I love that so much. Thank you. What a beautiful donation you've given me. Thank you for the $19.99, Allie. You're such a giver. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So, all of those red flags, I want you to remember, they turn into swords in your back later and swords in your heart. Make sure, before any attempt at a truce is made, that you've considered every arrow that's been launched. And is it the right thing to do? Can you find another way out of this connection? Can you find another person that doesn't involve the loss of your respect, your self-respect, of your heart, and of your time. Before you send out another dedication of your time into a connection, look deeply in Elklat's eyes. Look deeply in your eyes and remember and consider the regret. Questions for you to think about. What is the best outcome for everyone involved? And number 2, will you have any regrets leaving this person behind? And number 3, who will be most hurt in this matter if it's not settled now? Consider that carefully. Your children, maybe it's just you, but who's going to be the one that's most hurt? A lot of that's going to help you with your decisions. All right. So, show me the challenge with the 3 of Swords for my single viewers. It's definitely that one. Hope. And the star is hope. We have you are my other half, yin and yang. That's the challenge, that you love this person so much. You feel so deeply bonded because it is a twin flame connection that it's so hard for you to give up hope, to end it, to discard this connection. But it's saying that's what you need to do. You need to be challenged. And right now, if you are newly single, you are sacrificing and giving up your hope. And the hardest thing in the world is giving up a soulmate or a twin flame. And I think those are the singles that I'm talking to. Those are the singles that I'm reaching out to, aren't I? This isn't just a normal, quote unquote, singles reading like everybody else in the world is broadcasting. No, your situation is unique. This is a twin flame journey, or this is a soulmate connection, and it's different, and it's bound by the soul. It's bound by the heart. It's bound by fate and karma and time and past lives. So this is very, very painful for you, especially because it's not like a normal relationship that you can just recover from. You know, give it a few weeks and, oh, I'm done. I'm good. Ready to move on to the next one. It's not like that. It's very difficult. So Spirit's like, I know this is a challenge. But it doesn't matter if it's a twin flame. It doesn't matter if it's a soulmate. The disrespect and the battle and the fight, not okay. So Spirit says, take a leap of faith. Get ready to take a chance, my love. You will be happier. I know it's as frightening as jumping off a 100-foot cliff, but it needs to be done. You need to find a life partner, somebody that's willing to hold your hand, to choose you, to build a stable future and a stable life with you. You deserve that. You're an empress, not a karmic, not a doormat, not a nobody. You are a divine empress, and you deserve to be treated with loyalty and respect. Okay? Not to mention great love, all right? So anyways, that's coming in. What is the truth that you're seeing with clarity? with the star card. Let's do that one with these spiritual AF cards. What is it that you have clarity on? What is it that you have clarity on? Show me the star, please, with these cards. Show me the star. Show me the star. You're the star and you're healing. Show me the star. Please show me the star. All right. Bottom of the deck. Aww. Be the person that you needed when you were a kid. And this generally means be your own protector. Be your own healer. Be your own divine partner. Be your own person that you needed all along. It's time to be that person. And I think that's what you're seeing with the star. Kind of like Fiona in the castle. She had to save herself, you know? And I know Shrek saved her, but, you know, in that other version, Happily Ever After Part 3 Shrek, that one. But she said it in the movie. She was like, you know what? You don't know what it feels like to be in a tower, to wait every day for Prince Charming. And you count the days, and you imagine, and you dream, and you pray, and you hope. And years pass, and you keep waiting and dreaming and hoping till you realize one day, no one's coming. No one's coming. And then you realize, I have to save myself. And she makes an escape plan. And she escapes the dragon. You are a battler. You are a warrior. You've learned with the star card that this person didn't come to save you. There are times when you needed saving from the tower. You needed help buying a house. You needed help paying bills. You needed help raising your babies. You needed help healing your broken heart. You needed a partner. You needed a friend. You needed a lover. You needed your body cherished. You know, you needed a lot. And you were hoping and praying and waiting, and you finally have clarity. It's not coming. It's not happening with this person. So the card that came out with clarity is, drum roll, guess who ain't gotta explain nothing to nobody? You. And you're realizing with the star card, you don't have to explain to this man or woman why you've decided to leave, to quit answering their call, to delete the secret chat app, to no longer answer the phone, to no longer play their game. You don't need to say why. No explanation. You don't have to explain yourself. They should know automatically, and they will with the star, what they did to you. Good enough. 44 minutes when I saw that. Quit trying to explain yourself to them and to anyone else. There's going to be friends that ask you, well, why did you wait that long on him? Why did you put up with that girl? You know she was this, you know she was that. Why would you do that to yourself? And you're like, oh, because blah, 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 blah. No, you don't have to explain yourself to anyone on why you love someone and why you did what you did. That is your personal, private business. It's nobody else's business to judge you on why you still loved them after so many years. and why you dealt with what you did. That's your business. And you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to this man or woman on why you're deleting your app, or why you're changing your number, or why you're acting different. You don't. Anyways, quit trying to explain yourself, okay? No one has to understand why you do what you do. Getting people to sign off on your decision is not the point. You don't need their permission, and you don't need their approval. You never did. And this is just claiming your own independence. You never needed your best friends or your mom's or anybody else's approval on this. You know, maybe your kids even, they're like, oh, but why are you giving up on dad? Why are you leaving? Why are you, doing this? It's like, it's not for them to know. Just say, listen, I'm making the best decisions for me. And I do what feels right for me. You need to do what feels right for you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your care. Thank you for your concern. Thank you for everything. But this decision right here, this one's for me. And I think that's just where you're at. This one's for me. Finally being able to choose you. And this is rebuilding after the tower whenever you get the star. So in essence, even though we didn't pull a tower card, this is your tower. And the sad thing is you've been going through the tower by yourself with no one. You thought you had help. You thought you were in this together, but you weren't. You're by yourself. And this is you realizing, wow, I'm my own best friend. I'm my own hero. I'm my own healer. It's always been me. I've been my lover. I've been my friend. I've been my own worst enemy. It's been me. Sometimes we look back at the people that hurt us and we realize the one that hurt us the most is ourselves. So as you go inside and you look at how much you hurt yourself in all of this, find forgiveness. Find forgiveness in yourself to try to heal someone before you could heal yourself. You know how many people do that? More than you can even imagine. You are not alone. You are not an isolated incident. You are not one in a billion, okay? You are one of your collective's good hearts that are out there trying to heal others while you're wounded and broken. Trying to help others' financial situation when you're in one. Trying to give other people time when you don't make time for yourself. You are one of many, okay? Don't beat yourself up. Find forgiveness. Find it. And you are not going to be wasting your time anymore. That's what I see. Cleansing your life of wasted years, wasted BS, wasted skulls. No more. This is the year of transformation. And you are not going to waste it. You're going to spend this year all on you. And when you come out, people aren't going to recognize you. When you dedicate this much energy and time to yourself, it's amazing the results that come from it. You really would be surprised at the body you have, at the mind that you have, at the money you've made, at the business you've created, at the beautiful home you've had. When you finally put all that time and energy into you, it's like, whoa, game changer. Big time game changer. So anyways, you don't have to explain yourself. This is for you. Let's get a soul truth card. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what am I afraid of losing? Hopefully nothing. Don't be afraid of losing anything, okay? From whom can I release my judgment right now? And you do have judgment in reverse the way you see it. So, judgment closes our heart to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? If it's someone in your life, release it. Is it yourself? Let's release that. Release the shackles. Drop the expectations and be grateful for what is. Look at the person you are judging as if you're looking at a small child. See this child learning and growing and falling down and making mistakes. See their desire to be loved and accepted and to do the right thing. Add even more grace and open your heart to this truth. When you lift the judgment from yourself and others, you'll uncover your own truth, that you are loved, you are whole, and you are limitless. And so are they. Remember, what you send out comes back to you. That is the law of karma. So be sure you're sending out grace, mercy, love, joy, healing, positivity, prosperity, abundant mentality. I've run into a lot of judgmental people lately. You guys should see how rude. I've run into like 2 people just lately that have attacked my character. They don't even know me, but I've let them bother me. You know, that woman that tried to get the refund, another guy on Marketplace. I was selling one of my chairs to get some money, and I had like 20 offers on it. He was the first I responded to. I said it's available to the first person who picks it up. I need the money. And he said, okay, well, I can come on Saturday. Do you have the measurements? I'm not a measuring kind of person. I don't even own a measuring tape. And let alone do I have time to go and measure this freaking chair, when I've got 20 offers of people who could give a rat's tail about the measurement. You know, you either have a big room to put a chair or you don't, sir. Like, you know, if you don't have room for a chair, why are you looking for a chair? Anyways, I explained it in the description. There's pictures, front, back, top, bottom, you know? And I told him, I said, you know, it would be a lot of hassle for me right now to go to the store to buy a measuring tape for this and to go set aside time to measure it. Like, that would be a little bit of time consuming that I really just don't have right now. If I have time until Saturday, fine, I'll do it if there's nobody else. But, sir, there's other people. I said, okay. And another woman messaged me and she was like, hey, is this chair still available? I said, yes. She said, great, I want it. I'm willing to pay Cash App now, and I'll pick it up tonight. No measurement needed. So I'm like, great, that works out even better. So I get back to the guy and I say, listen, I will honor your buy first because you messaged me first. But here's the deal. Are you able to tell me that you're for sure going to get the chair? Are you positive? Like, you know that you're going to buy this chair when you come and quote unquote see it? Or is it just a maybe? Is it up in the air? Is it depending on measurements? If it's too wide, too small, are you not going to purchase? You know, quote unquote, is this tentative? Is this a maybe? Or is this a yes? And he said, well, yeah, it's a maybe. It depends on this and that. And I said, okay, well, here's the deal. If it's a maybe, I have to move on to the next person because I don't have time for maybes. I need the money now. I'm giving you the opportunity to purchase first, but if you're not for sure that you want to purchase, I need to move on. And he said, well, no, I can't promise that I'm going to purchase it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm sorry. Thank you for your time and your interest. I hope you find a chair that works out for you, but you know, it's going to be sold now to the next person. He was so disgruntled and upset. He was like, that's so rude. That's just, you know, so unprofessional. And I was first. And I'm like, you don't understand. You're making it difficult. I said to the first person that can come and get it, you want me to wait? You're a maybe. I'm not trying to be a problem here. I'm just doing what's best for me in my situation. He wrote me back, guys, about 10 times on Marketplace. I'm disgruntled. I'm upset. I'm bothered, this and that. Like, oh, I could tell by your reviews that you are just, you know, difficult. And I said, sir, I'm not trying to be difficult. I gave you the first go, but it's not a for sure. And then he writes me later after we've settled everything. He goes, well, did she come get it? Because if not, I'm still willing to come see it and get it. I'm like, sir, she came to get it that same night. It's gone. It's marked sold. Anyways, I have dealt with people like that lately. Just disgruntled, unhappy, nothing better to do with their time but to look you up, check you out, spend time looking into a situation they're disgruntled about. And even that person that ordered the 100 Club and thought it was a reading. And I was willing to exchange. I emailed her back. I called her. I was bumping her up to the front of the list. I was like, look, you didn't order a reading. You did not order a reading. You ordered a 100 Club. Now, I am willing to exchange that for you and give you a reading, for Pete's sake, if that's what you want. But for you to put a bad review, complain about me, request a dispute when you could have worked it out with me is beyond my brain. I'm like, you signed terms and conditions. So 9 times out of 10, I win with the bank because it's a contract. You said you would not seek a refund unless I could not perform the duty, the reading. I'm like, you signed. And look what you bought. And her only excuse is, she literally said, it's clear as day. I had an appointment. September 11th, on this time, I had an appointment. And I said, it's not literally an appointment. Acuity scheduling just puts an appointment out for an order. If I'm sorry that it does that, I don't know why. It's very frustrating to me that Acuity allows a subscription to have an appointment, because how am I going to do 10 readings in one appointment? That makes no sense. It's a 100 Club. So I'm like, look, I'm sorry for the confusion and I will exchange whatever you want for the confusion. But if you look at what you ordered, it clearly explains what the 100 Club is. that it's 10 questions over a period of time, 1 to 2 questions at a time during a live for the 100 Club members only. It's not a personal reading. And I went back and forth, I would say at least 8 emails, screenshotting, explaining, re-explaining, clarifying, plain English to the T. And she still says, well, I stick to my guns. I stick to my truth. I know I had an appointment. It's clear as day. There it is. And I'm like, I get it, but we're right back to the circle where we started again. I know you had an appointment, but look what you ordered. And nothing. It was like speaking to a pile of bricks. It just couldn't penetrate her brain at what she ordered. So I just have to let it go. And that's what this card is. Whew. There are some people, guys, that just literally have nothing better in their day to do than to spend 4 hours researching, complaining, reviewing, looking. Did you know, and you could check with Raj or Kapil Raj on Astrology 101. You could check it out. You could check out any astrologer. And I just learned this 2 years ago because I've had some bad reviews on restaurants and things like that. Believe me, I have. But did you know that if you post a bad review, karmically, you owe them a debt in the next life? And you're going to be put in their position in the next life. And it's like 3 times harder. Like, I just learned that karmically, if you make a bad review on someone's business or food or service, if you publicly make a bad review, that it comes back to you karmically. I didn't know that 2 years ago. I didn't know that, but I learned it. And I have since then not made any bad reviews. I had a bad fencer come out. I could have wrote a bad review. I had someone take my money and run. I could have had a bad review. And I just left it alone because I'm like, it's in God's hands. It's in the universe's hands. Whatever somebody does will come back to them. It will. That is the law of the universe. Whatever you do, like a boomerang, comes back. You give love, you receive love. You give hate, you receive hate. You complain, you will receive complaints. You judge, you will be judged. I know it's like the ABCs of karma, but we never really think of it that way. We pick and choose when we use that discernment. We cherry pick when we want to judge and when we feel like we're just in judging. We cherry pick. Let's admit it, guys. We all cherry pick. It's like, oh, I won't do a review on this person, but I will on this person. Oh, I won't judge this person, but I'm going to judge this person really harshly. It comes back. And so it's good to just take a breath when you feel like, oh my God, I'm being misunderstood. I'm being mistreated. Some of these things are out of my hands. You just have to take a breath and realize a lot's out of my control. There's a few people, and if I owe you a reading, please message me in the comments because it's hard to keep up with who was missed. But a lot of times the scheduling system will malfunction. I won't get a reminder. I don't get a call. I don't get acknowledgement technology-wise on a reading, or it for some reason didn't get sent to email or whatever. Maybe it's in spam or junk. There's things that happen. Years ago, I had PayPal refund like 1,000 people, and I couldn't even get the list. So I assumed who was refunded and who was not based on communication. But who knows? And, sometimes things are out of your control. Liddy, I'm going to write your name down. Okay. Yeah, I'll take care of you guys. put it in the comments, not in the live chat, but in the comments below the video, just your name so I can document it, because things get missed. Things get spammed, notifications get missed or not sent. Technology happens. It's life. The best thing we can do is just try again to communicate and not have judgment. So try it, okay? Yeah, not in the live chat, guys, or we're going to get of all these messages. I mean, put it in the comments below the video. That way it's not disrupting all the chat. But anyways, things happen. So my purpose is to take care of whoever I need to take care of and in order. And if the universe kicks you in your rear end, it does. It's not forever. It's a karmic lesson. It's a moment, it's a moment. Saturn's been kicking my rear end for a couple years. I've been in what they call sati sati. So there's a lot of hardships. There's a lot of frustrations, setbacks, obstacles, but it's all to teach me lessons. It's all to help me grow. It's all that. No, Charlotte, I don't think that would work because unfortunately I get too many emails. And if a website has a chat of some type, it would get spammed, it would get, unseen. So to be honest with you guys, the best way to reach me, number one way, is always comments. And I know a lot of people think my email is small and I'm able to just log into my email and boom, see the most recent people and check it daily. It's not that simple. I have a lot of junk mail coming through my email, a lot of ads, a lot of other things going on in the email besides work for whatever reason. It's like it happens. And then I have work emails and it's overwhelming. And if you've ever spent an hour on email, you can imagine sending things to junk and it's just super frustrating. It's hard. So it's time consuming and it's can be a waste of functional time when I should be doing a reading, when I should be communicating with someone. It's just a junk, So the best way to reach me is in the comments. And the people that have the best success with me in communication, message me through my Skype or message me through my comments, and the number one out of both is the comments. And the only time that I block people on YouTube for comments is if they bring up personal matters, angry, upset, rude comments to me or other people, or if people talk about like orders or things like that on chats, like to disrupt a reading because they're stressed out or they're jumping into, I'm into like a 30-minute reading and they jump in like, hey, did you email me back, blah, blah, blah. Like this isn't a personal chat between us, So those people get blocked because that's disruptive. That's like me being in an office at a desk with someone doing a reading and someone opening the door and barging in and disrupting the reading. That's how I view it. So it's like, keep this room private because this is a private reading for everybody. We don't need that kind of chat coming in. It's disruptive. It's rude. So that's why I say do it in the comments below because those are the only people that get blocked. So Charlotte, as long as that's not going on, you won't be blocked and you'll be able to comment below. But yeah. So anyways, let's get back on the reading. From whom can I release my judgments right now? This is a soul truth. And it is really good during this full moon to release judgments. So if you have harsh judgments on yourself, if you have harsh judgments on somebody else, if you have, even a big judgment on a situation. Release it. You know, the universe has brought you everyone to your path for a reason. Me, your parents, your family, your lover. So don't hang on to the anger. And you guys have probably heard this saying, sometimes when you're angry, it's like holding a hot piece of coal in your hand and you want to hurl it at that person. You want to hurt them with that hot coal. You want to hit that review and boom, it's going to sting them. And you want to insult that person that hurts you and boom, it's going to sting them. And you want to like just blow things up, you know? And you're hanging on to this anger and this resentment. And the only one that's really getting hurt is you. Because all of your anger is going to come back on you. One thing I've learned is the more you complain, the less resolve you get. It's like if someone complains, what do they keep getting? What does the law of attraction keep giving them? More things to complain about. If your focus is on what you didn't get, how long it's been, who shuns you, who's ignoring you, what you're not getting, where you've wasted time, energy, or money, what is owed to you. If you're focused on debt, owing, complaints, drama, you're going to get more of those things to deal with. It's like a law of attraction. Complain, I have more to complain about. Wait. Now I have more to wait about. You know, it's just problems. It's not a resolve. We think, I guess we grow up as children thinking if we tattle, if we tell the teacher, if we do this, if we do that, it's going to solve our problems. It's going to take care of it. But it's just not true. It's not true. When you complain to a teacher about a bully, does the bullying stop? No. You just upset the bully more. And now you go to school and that bully's more careful about where they bully you. Because the teacher confronted the boy, the mother, the parent of that boy, and now they're upset and they're disgruntled and they're going to bully you more. Because, you know, it's like take care of it one-on-one. And that's why I think in the Bible it said, if you have a problem with your brother or sister, take care of it with them. Don't spread rumors. Don't talk shiznit. Don't blast people publicly. Don't shame people. Do it one-on-one. That's good karma. That means if somebody has a problem with you, they're going to do it one-on-one. You don't have to hear it through the grapevine. You know? And realize that the universe brings you your problems based on whatever purpose you have on this planet and whatever lessons you need to learn. Every person that's ever crossed your path was written by design in your universe for you. This lover, this third party, these problems with your coworkers, these issues with orders, the person down the street that blared their horn at you, they're all orchestrated. And it's like nothing's by accident, nothing's by chance. Okay? Know that this was all meant to be testing your patience, testing your forgiveness, testing your lessons on judgment, testing your lessons on giving, mercy, forgiveness. Sometimes people come in your life to take something from you, to be used by the universe to test you on how easy it is for you to let it go. To let go of money, to let go of time, to let go of hate, whatever. I don't, have you guys been feeling like you're dealing with a lot of enemies lately? A lot of difficult people? Because that makes sense with Ketu in Virgo, the sign of enemies, the sign of judgments, the sign of confrontation and obstacles, and paying attention to details and refining the way you are. Perfection. You know, Virgo's about perfection, perfecting something, perfecting your temper, perfecting your judgments, perfecting your speech, perfecting your diet, perfecting your body, all this. Have you noticed? Because now that I think of it, I had a friend reach out today, this morning on my Facebook, and I hadn't seen him in like 20 years. Well, no, I take it back. I saw him about 8 years ago, and we were at the courthouse. Nonetheless, hello, Virgo, we were at the courthouse, and he needed money. And I was a single mom. I was there with my 3 kids. I don't know what I was doing at the courthouse. I think I was changing a name situation. And he was sitting there in line, and oh no, it was like a traffic ticket or something. His car had a boot on it. He was parked in the wrong spot or something. And he had to go get the boot removed. So he had to pay a fee. He didn't have the money. He was having a financially difficult time. He was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm so stressed out. I'm here. And, you know, he was broke. He was ex-military also, so I felt bad for him. He was, you know, a vet. So I gave him $60, and that was all the money I had that day. So I was broke after that. Like, and I gave him the $60 to help him get his boot off of his car. He said, I'll pay you back. I'll get that right back to you. And he gave me his number. I got his number. And he avoided it. He just never paid me back. And I texted him, called him, Facebook messaged him. I remember back in the day. I was like, I could really use that $60. At the time, I could. I could have used it for gas. I could have used it for diapers. I could have used that $60 because money was extremely tight, and my money income was minimal flow. It's when I was pregnant with my youngest. And so I was like, gosh. And I was really frustrated. And I sat there and I thought, how is the universe screwing me? I'm a single mom. I'm all alone. I'm giving. I'm kind. I gave this person money. Why is it not coming back to me? Or I'm such a nice person. Why am I being shafted by my kid's father? Why am I having such a financial struggle? Why is my mom shafting me? Why is this all happening to me? And at the time, I didn't realize it. But years later, I realized it's my mentality. Because it doesn't matter how pitiful your situation is. It doesn't matter if you lost a family member, if a child was taken. It doesn't matter financial disparity, how much you've been abused. The universe is not judging you. We're just talking about judgments right now, guys. The universe is not judging you based on pitifulness. Oh, this person, have mercy. They've had a very pitiful situation. We would like to believe that the universe makes judgments on us and takes into account all of our good deeds and our good heart. We would love to believe that the universe is taking that into an account. It is not. And that is the hard truth I had to learn years later. The universe does not care about your pitiful story because there's billions, trillions in the universe's eyes of pitiful stories. Trillions. So, that being said, The universe takes into account your energy. That's all. And me back then was the world owes me. I need help. I'm desperate. I'm broke. I'm pitiful. I'm sad. I'm hurt. I'm rejected. I'm struggling. This is hard. This is painful. I'm miserable. Everything sucks. Cut me some slack. Give me a break. Help, help, help. I need help. Because I was in the energy of a flailing fish out of water, sucking air and not just dying, just a fish out of water. The universe was giving me a bunch of negative crap. And I kept losing. Loss after loss after loss after loss. It just kept losing. That's when you have to snap out of it and change your paradigm. The universe doesn't care about your pitiful situation. They care about your energy that you're putting out. And even if you're doing quote unquote good deeds, universe is not taking that into account. It is your mentality. How many people do you guys know, raise your hand, let's just say grandma, that donates money to the church, to the poor, and gossips terribly about family and friends and hates people, hates this person, hates that. You see how the energy of good old grandma that is so sweet, giving to the church, donating time, helping the poor, has a bad mentality? That's what I mean. Just example. That's what I mean by the universe doesn't care about your quote unquote good deeds, because they care about your energy. That's what they care about. Excuse the dog for the snoring. So this judgment card, which is you, and the star, you finally have clarity, but it's about getting out of poor me. Poor me, poor pitiful me. I'm so taken advantage of. It's getting out of that state of mind. How can we shift ourselves from being disgruntled, upset, and angry? How can we shift out of this paradigm? First off, we say, I forgive. I forgive judgments. I release the judgment. I release any debts owed to me. I release it. I don't want debts. I want new. I want a flow of income. I want good messages. I want good, happy energy, positive flow. So I'm going to be positive. I'm not going to cause a scene. I'm not going to splash the water and make it difficult. I'm not. It's going to be, take it, have it, it's yours. And then see what good comes to you. This is when what we call surrender. You surrender the debts that are owed to you. Surrender them. Give it to God, give it to the universe, and say, here's the debts. I forgive every debtor. I forgive everyone that owes me a debt. I forgive them of their debt. And think of how much more fruitful you're going to be now. That's why the Lord's Prayer says, I forgive my debtors. Please forgive me as I forgive my debtors, which is, please forgive me my debts to you as I forgive people that have caused harm and stress on me. Please forgive me for my position and disposition with life. Please forgive me of that, because I forgive people for what they've done to me, and you will be forgiven. You will be forgiven, and what goes around comes around. And next time, if you owe anyone something, it will be forgiven, because you get what you give. You might get a break on your mortgage. You might get a break on your taxes. You might get a break on a car. You might get a break in a relationship. You might be healing things you never know needed healing. You might even be just healing past life karmic debt. And I'm just going to remind you, and before we close on that, I want you to think of this. Big breath. Big breath. Whatever is owed to you by a store, by a person, by a relationship, whatever is literally owed to you, like somebody owes you money, somebody owes you a reading, somebody owes you a product, somebody owes you an apology, whatever you're owed in your past life, you owed somebody that. And they came back into this life to where you would owe them back, which is a payment. It's a debt consolidation payment. Because you did something in your past life where you didn't give somebody something. You didn't give someone an apology. You didn't give someone whatever was owed to them. You didn't pay your taxes, or you took something, you stole something for somebody in a past life. And now in this life, you're not getting something in return. And this is the law of this is karma. What goes around comes around. So whatever you're losing, whatever you're getting, I want you to release it and go, I'm paying off my karmic debt. There's something I did to someone in a past life, and I'm paying it forward. I'm paying it back to that person. I release it. That is a very good way to clear your karmic debts. And now that I'm talking about it with you, it even comes clear to me with the man that took $3,000 of mine to build a fence, and he partially built it. And I felt robbed. I felt wronged. I almost wanted to go to court. To be honest, I just didn't have time. I am today willing to forgive him of that debt, because perhaps in a past life, I owed somebody a debt that I couldn't repay. And you may need that money, because I could sure use it. I would love to sue him and win and get paid, but what are the chances? I'm probably going to waste my time going to court, filing, having to show up for court dates, to drag him in there, to prove him wrong, which I will do, to where the court says, gavel down, you owe this woman money. And he says, I don't have the money to pay her. How am I going to get that money? What is he going to have to do to give me that money? Sell his car, which is a crappy car. Sell his crappy car. Sell their furniture. Sell drugs. He was a druggie. What is he going to have to do to give me that money? And he's got children. He's got several small children. How are they going to suffer in the holidays, in their birthdays, and maybe just food and shelter? How are they going to suffer by me suing this guy? So sometimes if we think about it, release the karma, release the karmic debt. Think of it as I am burning off some of my karma. By me giving to him, maybe wipes out 20 people I have bad karma with. It burns it. By me giving away several free readings to people that need it, burns off karma for people that maybe got missed and were angry and whatever, lost in the sea of drama. Burns off that karma. Give. Let go. Release judgments, because good things come to you. And watch the universe give you the gifts and the fruit of your forgiveness at the perfect, right time when you need it. Watch the universe help you win a lottery. Watch the universe get the house of your dreams. Watch the universe give you a wonderful child that succeeds in life and is there to help you always. Watch the fruit of love and forgiveness. It is far greater than the fruit of being angry and casting those harsh judgments. So, are you guys ready to release all the judgments and all the karma, to burn it off? To release the karma of you wasting time on someone, perhaps, being angry with them. Whatever. Let it go. Release it. Because the one that's hurting is the one that's holding the coal. And you're hurting the present moment. I have a close family member. I won't say the names, but actually I have two. Two family members that I can think of right off the bat that have an issue with grudges. And it affects their relationships with the rest of the family. I've got one person, actually maybe three, but I've got a couple of people here who can't forgive. They're angry. They hang on to a grudge. They won't let go of a bad memory. They just want to hang on to it, keep it with them, tucked away and safe in their little heart pocket, so they can be disgruntled, so they can be bothered, so they can have a chip on their shoulders, so they can have difficult birthdays, difficult Christmases, difficult relationships. They just want to be angry because of that one time that you did that one thing. Just want to be angry. They want to be. And even when they try to be nice, it's fake. Because they can't. It's not in their heart. Forgiveness is not in their heart. So they're going to let little things bother them. And I've got one family member that is so hurt by her childhood, by the absence of her father. And the abuse that she endured, which was tragic. But that affected her whole life. And she has allowed her past to control her present. She has allowed things that happened 40 years ago ruin her moments with family today. Because she can't let it go. She can't embrace the relationship today. Be grateful for the joy and the blessings of today because of yesterday. So that message is, don't let the past ruin your future. Don't let it be a thief of joy. Whatever happens, happens for a reason. Whatever's owed to you, let it go. There's always going to be that apology you didn't receive. The promise that wasn't kept. Something that didn't come to you that should have come to you. Whatever it was that you expected just didn't happen. It's disappointment. Release it. Let it go and plant that seed. Once you've planted the seed of forgiveness and the seed of surrender, It's going to multiply into the seed that grows the tree of fulfillment. A lush, tall, strong tree, deeply rooted in love, strength, forgiveness, wholeness, peace, and it's going to bear fruit in this life and in the next life. That's why our resentments and our judgments represent seeds. And you can plant seeds of hate and unforgiveness and disgruntledness and watch it multiply through this life and the next life, and you'll have more debts to pay. Or you can just plant the seeds of love and forgiveness and see how your life is bettered. So learn from those judgments. Anyways, that's what's coming across today, a lesson of judgment and also a lesson of forgiveness. And this card represents seeing it clearly now and feeling fulfilled and happy with everything that you are and everything that you have. Because what are you afraid of losing? Okay? What are you afraid of letting go of? A few bucks? Some money? Money comes, money goes. Let it go. What are you afraid of losing of? More years? Well, that's definitely something to be concerned of. But be grateful for the years ahead. Be grateful for the years now. Okay? Don't be afraid of losing and letting go of what was, because it's gone. Anyways. All right. So, your challenge is to heal, to grieve, to let go, to surrender. That's the challenge. You will be healed. This person is going to keep reaching out to you, though. They've got twin flames, which is how they feel and how they see you. They've got the 8 of Wands, so they're fiery, okay? There's definitely an energy of karma between you and a fire sign, soulmate, or twin flame, and they're coming at you. So they're going to be going through something as you forgive them and release them, because I think you are going to release your lover, not in an angry way, not in a hateful way, but you're going to release your man or your woman in peace and just say, I release you. You know, go in peace, live your life. You're not going to be vengeful at all. You're just wanting to clear yourself of them. So what are they going to be going through once you do it? They're going to be going through, I'm no good. I'm toxic. And you know what? I hate to say it, but I kind of feel like they have to reflect on their toxicity. Because hurting you, choosing someone else, making this a battle, making this a third-party drama, that's their fault. They do need to feel bad about what they've done and any harm that they've caused, because they ultimately, in the outcome, they need clarity. They need to see and feel what they've done. That's for their own healing. It has nothing to do with getting you back. It's about they need to see it for their own karma. So they're studying, okay? They're going to be body, mind, soul studying. They're learning from you. And their mind is going to be torturing them with reminders of you everywhere they go. And you know what? Maybe that's their karma. Okay? They're going to be ashamed of what they've done and what they've said from any kind of gossip. All right? Let them be ashamed. What else is your person going to realize as you walk away from them and the drama they're putting you through? Okay, what are they going to see and learn in the walk away? You giving up. As you give up, what are they going to see? We have not giving a F is better than revenge. I love that. So you don't have to worry about revenge, guys. You don't have to get back at them. You walking away, not giving a F, is better than revenge. And they're going to see. They're going to see that. Manifest the F out of your dreams. The most vulnerable thing to admit is not your deepest wound, but it's what you really truly want. We're talking your biggest, craziest dreams and desires. They're going to be vulnerable. All right. They're going to want to make stuff happen. They're going to want to dream big. Basically, they're going to want more out of life. You're going to make them want more. You know why I think they haven't been growing with that? It's because you gave them everything. They had you. They had the other person. What else did they want? Plus, they were settling. It was too overwhelming for them to play a role with two people. That's exhausting. Your person is tired and exhausted at playing those roles, and they didn't even have time to manifest. And now that you're walking away, pulling your energy from them, they've got time to dream big. They're going to be addressing some secrets. They want a different life. They want life renewed. Oh, they got clearing just like you, mirroring. And you got an apology. Okay. Why? Because I miss you. All right. So the big secret is they're going to want more, and they're going to want more with you. They are this twin flame. They are this soulmate. So listen, newly singles, good. Go heal, forgive, release karma. Don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay. It's okay to put yourself first. In fact, it's better than okay. You getting rid of this person and rid of waiting and rid of drama in your life, starting fresh, clean slate, is just what the doctor ordered. And whether or not you want to forgive that person, they're coming back with an apology. They will be back. Okay? They will. I think you leaving is the best thing you could have done. You healing, grieving, getting rid of this, best thing for your life. Spirit, what's coming up for the new singles? What's coming up for the new singles? Peace. Peace at home. Oh, wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck this fall, right? Leaves, the gradual shift. So this has been gradual. This wasn't sudden. A lot of you guys may feel like, oh my God, this is sudden. But it's not. This has been a long time brewing. You being single, you leaving this Three of Swords situation and healing, you walking away, you cleansing, clearing, forgiving, breaking those karmic debts, those karmic cycles. This was all in the works, and it's been a gradual shift. It finally led you here. Birdhouse safe and secure. It is safe to leave. It is safe to be single. It is safe To forgive, it is safe to let things go. It's good for you. We're having forest, steady growth. So gradual shifts, steady growth. This is you're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. Walking away is the right thing to do. Leaving them be is correct. Choosing yourself is correct. Being single is good. And then you have home matters, cabin. To me, this is focusing on home ownership or your home, your stability, your security, making that your priority, not relationships. Finding rest and sanctuary and peace in your home. Not dealing with burdens of their life, their drama and their needs and their wants. But you taking care of things for you. Then we have the knotted rope, lasting commitment. And this is what is coming for you. You are going to have, I told you from the beginning, future desire. Whoever this is in the future, you're not meant to be single. Ooh, and I see 2020 up there. You're going to see 2020. Let's get a message of this love, though, because you're going to have a lasting commitment. Can we have a sign for who this lasting commitment is going to be in the future for my new singles? Oh, we got one more card. Sorry, I didn't see it. Oh, rest and retreat. Just what I said. Didn't I say that? Rest and retreat? Yeah. The bear. You might be seeing a bear, and a bear may be a sign. That's like your spirit animal right now, the bear. And the bear, okay, let's just take a moment. The sign of this animal is to self-preservation, looking out after your cubs and yourself as number one. The bear is a tight-knit little family unit. The bear's a hunter, but also an omnivore, a scavenger, but also something that likes to eat berries, likes to eat fish, fruit, veggies, greens. You know, the bear can eat anything. So this is resourceful. So the bear is resourceful, mindful, strong, and independent. So I love that independence about you, that strength. You're going to be strong and independent on this new single journey, okay? It also means hunkering down for winter. And I think that's what's going on with home matters and the birdhouse. I think this winter, starting in fall, you are going to hunker down and you're just going to take a rest and a retreat from relationships. You are. You're just not interested in any of that. You're not interested in it. You're just interested in being at peace and comfortable and at home and taking a break. Because even earlier we got rest. So we got rest. So 4 of Swords and the rest and retreat. I mean, look at that. Putting down your burdens, putting a rest on the relationships, healing yourself, taking care of your home and your family, and taking a break from love. Now, in the end, you are going to get a committed relationship. I think it's going to be after the winter. I do. I think come springtime, you may find a new relationship. And I think you may hunker down. Well, not hunker down, but you may settle down with an earth sign. That's kind of the omen I have. Okay, so there's going to be an earth sign, a life partner earth sign that you are going to commit to in the future. But after this breakup, you're just going to take a break, period, on relationships till spring. So here we have long distance for the new lover. Love chords. Okay, so this could be somebody from another state or somebody that lives kind of far from you. Heart on the line and secret admirer. Look at all these hearts. Heart, heart, heart. This person may have a heart tattoo on them somewhere. Or like there's just this beautiful, how do you say, like synchronicity between you and this man or you and this woman. But red is also going to be a prominent color. This person may have a red car. Their favorite color may be red. Maybe their favorite candy is red. Maybe their favorite flavor is like a red cherry, red strawberry, something like that. But I think red will pop out at you with this person. Even in the future, you have desire. This person may have red hair. Who knows? But red is going to be a signal and a sign. Bottom of the deck, Lovelace and Innocence. This is a good connection. Like, I think this future connection is sweet and it's not rushed and it's real. I like long distance because that means we're taking our time. We can't rush into anything. You know, this person, oh, this person could be foreign is one other clue. This person may have an accent or is foreign to you. Okay? For this next future person. So think foreign. All right? Maybe coming from a foreign country even. Wings of love, guidance and protection. This person may have had to fly over here. I don't know. I see that as a sign. And we're going to get... let's see, what are we going to get? Yeah, we're going to get a Whispers of Love oracle. That's what I want to get. Whispers of Love. Oracle, please, for my singles for the future. I think, okay, I got a vision of you guys in the back of a truck or maybe the back of a car, just somewhere in the mountains, somewhere where you can look at the stars. Because this card just spoke to me with all the stars. You may go on a date with someone to look at the stars. Maybe there's wine involved, music, maybe it's just a drive. But looking at the stars in depth and clarity. Looking for shooting stars, seeing the stars real clear on a really dark sky. That's going to be a unique date or sign between you and this person. And it's also astrologically ordained to meet the new person. So we have turn your love light on. Allow yourself in this moment to reflect on a time when you experienced love. So let them in. Let them in. Turn your heart light on. Don't be bittered, jaded by all this. Turn on that heart light. Bottom of the deck, ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. All right, so it's okay. Ask for help when you're moving things around, guys. Okay, moving things around in the house, getting things done at the house, getting things needed financially, emotionally, maybe a massage, whatever. Ask for help. That's just a message in general. Now let's get a money message real quick. Spirit, what's coming up with money for my singles? Definitely this one. Ooh, the Four of Pentacles. I like it for money. I do. This little squirrel friend is planting seeds, but also hoarding money away for the winter. We do have this whole hoarding away for winter, hunkering down for winter. I think the singles are putting money away and saving your time, saving your energy, saving your money. So I see for money in the next upcoming cycle, you just put away as much money as you can. Minimalize your spending. This may be the first time in your life you've gotten down on a budget or put money in a savings, but that's what's happening with the Four of Pentacles. Save your money. Don't spend. You're going to be tempted. Spend, spend, spend. This is maybe take some money from somebody else this time. Okay? Maybe somebody's going to pay for you. Maybe somebody's going to help provide for you. Whatever this is, save your money. If somebody's going to put up for you, do something for you, you save. Okay? Bottom of the deck is the Star again. Wow. Bottom line, you guys are going to be okay. Look at that. 2 stars. Whoo, singles. Good news is on the way. Peace, healing, restoration, good news, security, safety. Everything is grounded and stable. Singles. This is a solid transition. You are really going to be put in a real solid place. All right. Let's read this. The most stable you've been. I'm hearing this is the most stable you've been in years. Look at the picture on the book, the 4 of Pentacles. That's an omen. That's a sign. You are going to be real stable. And one message about making money, write a book. I think your book would sell. It's kind of an omen. The 4 of Pentacles for you guys with money says this. They say you can never have too much of a good thing. But there comes a time when things are no longer any good. And you are left with something that you can no longer use. It is easy to get caught up in the frenzy of always wanting more. But when is enough enough? There's so much you can enjoy given the time. Again, we have the word rest. The rest is merely taking up space. So decluttering, declutter your closet by 50%. Declutter your furniture. Declutter excess dishes. Declutter excess everything except food. But declutter. The art of gathering and hiding is an essential part of the squirrel's daily life. They invest a lot of time and energy in collecting enough food to sustain them during the harsh winter. Unfortunately, most of what the squirrel stashes ends up becoming useless as a food source, as these are seeds sprout into plants that come early spring. The 4 of Pentacles shows us that hard work does pay off and that your financial goals can be achieved if you commit to savings or, pardon the pun, squirrel your money away. Just remember that money itself is nothing more than energy, and it needs to flow. There needs to be give and take. Give and take. Not just take and hide, which is a lack mentality. If you are scared that you're not going to have enough, there's no flow. It's good to work and save your money, but you also need to let money go out. So donate a little bit where you can, buy that sweater or those candles, or go out to eat, once a week or whatever. It's okay to give and then save. But it's like, be mindful of it, have a balance, of course, but don't just make money and hoard it, make money and hoard it, make money and hoard it, make money and pay bills and hoard it, make money and pay bills and hoard it. There needs to be a system. There needs to be a little bit of money going out and the rest being put in savings. So it says, there needs to be give and take and not just take and hide, just as the forgotten nuts become useless to the squirrel. Material things that never bring you joy are not worth having. Okay, so big message with about things with joy. I am going to bring up beautiful Marie Kondo She has a whole channel thing going on Netflix. I think she's also on Prime TV, or you could just YouTube her. But Marie Kondo, cute little Chinese woman. She doesn't speak English in her videos or channel, but there's an interpreter. And her message is lovely. And she says, don't keep anything unless it sparks joy. And she makes everyone go through clothes and keep what sparks joy and get rid of things that don't. Okay? And that's minimalism. Okay? The same with shoes. The same with furniture. The same with dishes. Don't keep things that don't spark joy. Get rid of it. Books, don't keep it if it doesn't spark joy. Get rid. So this is a time for you guys to declutter, rearrange, reorganize, and prioritize. In business and career, you are seeing the financial results coming soon that you have chased after. But now is not the time to keep chasing. Instead, take money from your stash and start looking for ways to invest back into your business so it can grow. I love that. Buy business cards, buy signs, buy equipment, buy new things for the business. A really good thing for business is buy seminars, buy classes, buy education courses. Those are good ways to invest in your business as well. Purchase an upgrade on your website or an upgrade with something, but like invest and watch it grow. Do something different with your business or career. Now is the time to not be stingy, okay? Don't be stingy. Don't be cheap. A little splurging won't kill you, but stressing yourself out for every penny you don't have or don't have most definitely is going to happen. Like, they're not wording it right in here. Stressing out over every penny you have or don't have. It really just means don't be in lack mentality. Do I have enough money? Can I afford this? Let me check if I have enough before I go out. Let me worry. Let me worry about money. Budget, tight. We don't have money for this. We don't have money for that. Just zip up that kind of communication. If your kids keep bugging the crap out of you for stuff and you keep saying, we don't have money, we don't have money, we don't have money, you are spitting that into the universe. Have a talk with them. Say, listen, I don't want to talk about the things that you want. Just send me a text. Or keep a little notebook or a log. Hey, Mom, these are some things I came across that I want. Not when can I have it? Can we get it now? Those questions are off limits. Just say, show me what you want so I can manifest it. Because the more you speak, we don't have enough, we can't. That's being spit out into the universe. It's good also for you to relax, have a spa day if need to, take care of your skin, your health, your body, your face, the acid levels in your stomach. Let go and unwind. Your body and your mind will thank you later. The message here is, what are you really holding on to? What hidden things have you forgotten about that could make you money? And how could you reward yourself when you achieve your goals? The star card says, I know you see me, even though I'm far away. You see me shining from where you are. I am your goal. I am your dreams. I am your wishes. I am the things you want, the things you see in your future. Sometimes wishes are so big and you are too scared to speak. You're too scared to ask. Yet hear them, because I do, and I send them back to you tenfold, wishes all coming true, just so you know that I see you too. So what you wish for is coming to you. That $5 million you're manifesting, it's coming to you. That dream car, dream house, dream job, it's on the way. You have to believe it, dream big, speak it, and believe in it. Now, the star card is as much about faith as it is about hope. It's good to have hope, but don't make it like, oh, I hope maybe someday. That's too wishy-washy. This is hope in knowing the universe hears me and it's coming to me. Hopeful belief. My mother always used to tell me, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. At the time, I thought it was just another one of her many limiting beliefs. But as I grew older and lived more life, I began to notice people would grumble the loudest when they asked, people would grumble the loudest when what they asked for showed up, as if their wish was just too big of an inconvenience for their daily lives. I have started to see the wisdom of my mother's words. Just don't tell her that. The pearl that glistens inside the oyster was created by an irritation. Yes, this most prized jewel is the end result of the oyster's natural process of keeping itself healthy and infection-free. When the inside of the oyster notices an irritation of some kind, be it sand, a sea bug, or something else, it starts a process of entombing it in a heavy mineral deposit until the threat is neutralized. It would appear that prizes, wishes, and irritations go hand in hand. The star represents two sides of the wishing process: the wish itself and the price that you're willing to pay for having the wish granted. Most people are only too willing to cast their wishes to the stars, but very few seem to want to deal with the consequences when that wish shows up. This is a bit of a shame, seeing that they asked for it in the first place. So before you go ahead and make your wish, heed my mother's words, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. In business and career, the star is often a symbol of direction. Travelers of the past knew how to read and follow the stars. The energy of the star has landed in your reading right now to help you find your way. It's time to make sure you're pointed in the right direction, and that where your business is headed is exactly where you're going to want to take it. If you find it's not, look to the stars and chart a new course. In family and relationships, sometimes wishes come true because other people make them come true. Are you in a position to make somebody else's wishes come true? If so, now is the time to act and put your plan into motion. It is just as good to be the wish creator as it is to be the wish receiver. So now is your chance to shine and make somebody else smile in your life. So health and well-being, the oyster asks, are you really ready to walk the path of health and healing? You say you wish to walk. You see, health requires you to pay the price of letting go of unhealthy habits, negative thoughts, and toxic feelings. If you can answer yes from the top of your lungs and feel no resistance, then you are well on your way to a healthy mind, body, and soul. What changes are you willing to make in your life right now so that your biggest wish can be fulfilled? Can you tell if you are currently pointed in the right direction? And what is the most irritating thing in your life right now? And how can you use it to create your own personal pearl? I like that. What is the most irritating thing in your life right now? And how can you use that to your advantage to become the blessing in disguise? All right, guys. Well, this has been a really good long reading. I'm sorry I kept you here so long, 129 minutes. My bad. I love you guys. This has been a wonderful reading. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea I was on 130 minutes. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the bell 2 times so you can be notified of my next video. And please, if you're interested in a deck of mine, in a reading, in a class, anything, just go to my website. It should be in the description. If you're waiting on anything still, please message me in the comments. I'll be taking some notes later today just to get back to you guys. Please leave your order name because I can see your YouTube name. But if you say, hey, Steph, I fill in the blank, and I can't find this name on YouTube on my orders, I can't connect the dots and I won't be able to find you. So please leave me your order name, okay? So I can find you. Because like Eat Me, you know, you've got 3 different names to go by, and it's, I know who you are now, but it was hard at first. So Sunval, I know your name is different on order forms than it is here. So you know what I mean, guys? Like if you have a different name, let me know in the comments you're waiting for something. I won't miss you. If there's some tardiness, my apologies. Life's been crazy, but I'm getting it in order. I'm not going to let this Sati completely kick me in the rear end in business. I'm working on it. It's teaching me a lot. So it's giving me a lot of delays and obstacles as well, though. So bear with me, grit and bear. It's going to be taken care of. I love you very much. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for being here. Yes, we are going to do the 22s and the 44s later. I've kind of delayed on that. I haven't received any of the $22 readings via the public. The only people that are going to be getting the $22 Celtic crosses are my subscribers on my website. So I'm going to be getting their names, okay, of the people that are subscribed. And those are the people that are going to get the $22 readings. So the list is closed. I'm sorry, guys. We did have a lot of time to prepare for that. And if you didn't make the order for the Celtic Cross reading ahead of time, my apologies, okay? But I did give some ample time on notification for that. Please make sure by next month you get that order in by the 22nd. However, if you want this every month, if you want to make sure that you get a Celtic Cross every month, at least subscribe to my monthly subscription of $33.33 every month. It guarantees you a spot at the table. Automatically, your name is in line, okay, with the 22 Celtic crosses. And you'll automatically be given it every month as I do the $22 readings, okay? So if you're subscribed, you're automatically included, so you don't have to remember or be notified or reminded or do a payment that month. It will just come out every month on the 3rd, okay? And you don't have to worry about it. It will just be there for you. So if you want that automatically, go over there. That $33.33 subscription also gives you an 11/11 Oracle card on the 11th of every month. So that's included, plus that one, plus bonus stuff. The other subscription is $122. And I'm mentioning that because it also includes the $44 reading. So if you donate $122 a month to me and this channel and this purpose of these readings to help people, you're going to be getting the $22 Celtic Cross, the 11/11 Oracle, and the $44 monthly read. Okay? And that's going to be 3 questions. It doesn't matter how many cards I use, just 3 questions every month. Usually the 4th week of the month is when I do the $44 readings. So the last week of the month, at some point during that last week, we do the 44, okay? And that's available monthly. If you can't do the subscriptions, that's fine. But if you do the ultimate monthly subscription, you do get 50% off of an emergency reading every month. So it saves and pays for itself in full automatically. It saves you some money for sure. So that's a great membership if you can afford it. If not, just keep in touch with me. Hit the bell icon, subscribe, make sure you know when I'm live. I'll let you know when these readings are coming up ahead of time. Everyone's known about the 44 for about a week now, but I'm going to give you another reminder, $44, and it's going to be live tonight, and you get to ask 3 questions. Pay that through Cash App, okay? It's in the description below how to get to Cash App, or you can just donate the $44 on my website, and you can get your 3 questions there. I do ask that you write down your questions in notes in your cell phone. So when the time comes and I'm live and I'm saying, hey, here's your name, what's your questions? You can copy from your notes and paste here in the live comments. And boom, your questions are right there for you. So it saves on typing time. If you can't make it later tonight, Mountain Standard Time, just put your questions below in the comments down here under the video after it posts that you paid for the 44 through website or Cash App. Here's my 3 questions. Okay? And I can read them also before the video goes. And you can also donate that $44 on Cash App with a note. Here's my 3 questions. If there's room, I think it allows like 2 sentences on Cash App. So if you can manage your questions in 2 sentences, then you can leave it there in Cash App. If not, just the comments is fine. All right, so I'll see you guys later, and then we're going to get into that. Yes, Doja, I did get your questions, love. So I'll see you guys later. All right, I love you. It's been a great reading. Singles, you're making the right choice. I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. You're making the right choice to be single, to leave it behind, to forgive, to release, to surrender. To asking for more, to knowing that you deserve more than what your twin flame or soulmate has given you. It's very hurtful. You are going to go through some of that pain with the 3 of Swords, but you need to do it for you. And I'm so glad that you are. And, you know, just heads up, they are sorry. This is what they need to see their toxic ways. They are going to reach out, give you that apology for what they've put you through. All right? And whether you take them back or not, it's your choice. But there is a new lover coming in, heart on the line, love chords, long distance. I think it's a foreign person, very innocent, new started relationship. There is somebody else. Okay? So you can keep your mind and heart open. Turn on your heart light was the card that got sent out for you from the universe. Open your heart, get ready to receive. Remember, get out of your lack mentality. Get out of desperation. Get out of feeling less than. Get out of stressing. Get out of complaining. Get out of worrying. Get out of that. Get into a positive, optimistic state of mind. Okay? Because that's really the secret on how you're going to attract more happiness. So get out of it as soon as you can. All right, guys, money's coming in. Save it, work on it, invest. Your money will pay off. Your hard work will pay off, my friends. Good things are headed your way. I love you, singles. Thank you for watching me, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. If you don't want to be a part of the $44 readings later, that's fine. I'll see you tomorrow on another video. I love you guys. Blessings to you. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. I love you guys. See you later.